yeah, I thought, oh, I'll check, right? She had a ball of fur in there. So I reach in there and I'm like, it's kind of warm. So I reach to the bottom. I had a whole bunch of things moving around.
What the heck?
So let's take a look. I think this thing I just saw.
Oh my goodness.
There's a whole schwack load of them in there, and they've been in here, I think, for a little longer than we were expecting here.
Aww.
But there's, I don't even know how many we got.
Oh,
What?
so tiny.
1, 2, they haven't been in here that long, I don't think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll pick them up quick for you guys so you can see one. There's one. I'm going to put them back in so they don't get too.
I guess we just kind of assumed that she...
We've got at least 7 in there for sure. But I'll cover them back up so they stay warm. So yeah,
Meadow.
I didn't know Meadow was going to have babies at all. But we're actually going to just go out and grab a bale of hay from a farmer nearby here and for her and them, because we just ran out, so I've just been giving them alfalfa and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do that, and I was just checking. I thought I'd peek in there and see what she was doing, and yeah, she's got babies, so that is awesome.
But not Charlotte.
Charlotte, not yet. She does have a little bit of hair in there, but yeah. So.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, and today we're also gonna be doing tomatoes. I'm going to show you kind of how to, we need to time to the stakes and probably prune them up a little bit, take some of the suckers off and stuff. So we're going to take you along with that as well. So yeah, should be a pretty good day of just doing some random things around here, getting caught up on some stuff, and we'll bring you guys along. And pretty nice day actually. It's supposed to be kind of hot today though. It's going to be, what, 30 today?
Yeah, or more.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one. That is pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy about that because I wanted some meat rabbits, and Charlotte kept giving us false hopes. So I'm glad she has babies. Hopefully Charlotte's going to.
Well, it means Buddy here is
Yeah, it means Fred's good because he was the only one that was in with her, and these will all be meat rabbits because yeah, that's his sister, so they're not gonna, I won't keep any of these for breeding purposes. They'll just be for meat and stuff like that. So yeah, but at least we know he's good to go now, even though he's a little bit young. They say he needs at least another month is what they were saying, but apparently not. So but, yeah. Alright guys, so we got back with the bales. Let me show you here quick. And I got a couple bales. You got a little bit of alfalfa. This one's a lot more than this bale here, but we'll just mix it and so get a bit of both. I'm gonna put them in the these bright pink things. I just cleaned them out, so they're just drying over there. I'm gonna put one bale in there, just break it up and put it in there so it stays dry, and the other one I'll just wrap in a tarp. But yeah, so we got back with those. I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna rake underneath the rabbit pens and clean out as much as I can in there, because keep it clean and keep it from smelling with this hot weather. But Sunday has moved outside to cooking. Hey?
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit, it's gonna be hot. This week's supposed to get up to 39.
Here's my salt shaker.
38, it's gonna be high 30s most all week. So we're gonna cook outside so we don't heat the house up. Just went and got a propane tank and put it on my little stove, and yeah, looks like this will be the week-long way of cooking.
We're camping in our backyard.
yeah, so I'm gonna clean that up, and then we're gonna hopefully get to the tomatoes. If it doesn't get too hot, maybe we'll have to do that later tonight, but we that is hopefully the plan for today. We will see. It's already really hot, and it's only what, 10 o'clock? Yeah, quarter after 10, so, and it's already really hot in the sun, so yeah. Alright guys, here's, I don't think I've done a update on the lettuce yet, but here's the lettuce. It's coming pretty nicely actually. Sitting here, and we have a little bit of spinach starting right here coming, but yeah, lettuce is doing very well in this spot. That's about all there is on the lettuce. But just thought I'd show you guys that because it's doing well. Back here, our garden overall is doing actually really well. I'll show you the onions are doing great, getting fairly good size. Our zucchinis really took off since we put them in the buckets so we can get them in the sun and stuff. They're doing very well. Carrots are starting to come up. And then our potatoes are doing really well. I think every plant came up that I can tell, and we're just put a sprinkler on it so that we can just better to water them that way than it was to walk up and down to make sure they get enough. Beans, they're coming really awesome as well. Like I said, everything is doing really good other than our cucumbers. Corn's not as good as I thought, but other than that, everything else is doing very well. Swiss chard right here, peppers, and our cucumbers. As you can see, they're not really doing much. We do have a few, like if we look under this plant here, get ourselves a cucumber there, and there's a few cucumbers. I don't know if you can see on this one over here, but oh yeah, there's a cucumber there as well. But they're not doing as great. And my tomatoes, they're starting to fall over. I gotta stake them up, so that's what we're gonna do today. Stake them all up. As you can tell, this one right here is just falling over, so I just need to take and tie them all up together here. But we do have some tomatoes starting here. See if I can find, there's a couple plants. Yeah, here's one here. Little tiny tomato starting there, and there's a couple on a plant over here as well. But I'm gonna get those all tied up today. Corn, as I said, not doing as great as I was hoping it would do. I think some birds got to it, and it also, the far corner there gets quite a bit of shade, which corn likes a lot of heat and a lot of water. If you put those two together, it's your corn's gonna do really well. I've never grown corn before, so this is the first time. So for the first time, I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to tying these tomatoes up, and so they don't break off and stuff. But I also wanted to show you guys. See if I can find one here. Look for little suckers on them. They go like right in here. See, right in this spot, there's this little thing here, and then right here there's like a, oh sorry, there you are, and one in this one too. Those you want to pull off. They're just suckers. They're going to do no good. You want all the energy to go into the main limbs and into growing the actual tomato. So take any little piece off that's in the crotches of the limbs and the main stem. Take them all off, get rid of them. They're useless. Just be careful when you get to the top, you don't accidentally pull the top off, because then yeah, your tomato won't do as well at all in your plant. So just thought I'd tell you guys that as well. It's another thing that I forgot to mention a while ago. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna get to we're gonna get to doing those and getting that all done, wrapping that up. But yeah, as I said, garden's doing really well so far. It's growing really quick. We've had a lot of heat. Next week's gonna be high 30s all week. This past week was a couple days were 30 and then high 20s. The other week before that 30. So it's been very, very, very warm, which is good for growing if you have water. But yeah, you want to make sure you have everything watered really well, especially the potatoes. They wilt pretty quick. As you can see, some of these are already starting to wilt, and it was just, they were watered yesterday. So you gotta make sure you water them really, really well. Give them water and they will grow quick. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get started on tying these up. So all right guys, so I'm just gonna be using some of this twine. It's the same twine as we used for the rows and stuff, just to tie them up. But yeah, so we're gonna use that. You can basically use anything as long as it's not going to cut into the tomato or tomato plant or anything like that. But yeah, so let's get started. Alright folks, so I got them all tied up for now. Let them grow some more and tie them up again. They should get, well, they should get 5-6 feet tall, I would think. I know they do in a greenhouse. I've never grown tomatoes. Well, I've never really been around tomatoes that weren't in a greenhouse, so I don't know how tall they'll get. They're healthy. They're thick bases, very green, lots of leaves on them. They're not spindly, so yeah. But that should conclude the video for today. Yeah, sorry we didn't get to a video on Friday. Got a little busy, had a few things going on, so weren't able to get a video out Friday. But yeah, it's been things are moving along, going forward. So we will catch you guys next time. And yeah.